Good morning, my dear students. This is B. Ramarao from SRS Government Polytechnic College, Sirsilla. In this hour, we discuss about first year, first semester students of diploma, common subject, General Engineering Chemistry, C104. In first semester, we discuss our chapter water technology. In this water technology, we already discussed hardness, types of hardness, how do you calculate the hardness of water by using CaCO3 equivalent weight. Now we discuss calculation of hardness of water by using CaCO3 equivalent weight of degree of hardness of water. This our topic today we discuss in this hour. Objectives. On the completion of this period, you will be able to know the completion of this period, you will be able to know to estimate the total hardness of hard water to calculate it by using CaCO3 equivalent weight. By using CaCO3 equivalent weight. CaCO3 equivalents, temporary hardness, permanent hardness. Temporary hardness, permanent hardness calculated by using CaCO3 equivalent weight. Hardness of water calculated by using degree of hardness. Degree of hardness. What is degree of hardness? The amount of hardness. The amount of hardness producing salts present in definite quantity of water is called degree of hardness. The amount of hardness producing salts present in definite quantity of water is called degree of hardness. Degree of hardness. Degree of hardness of water is expressed in terms of equivalent weight of calcium carbonate. Equivalent weight of calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate is chosen as the standard for calculating hardness due to the easy of calculation as its molecular weight is 100. Degree of hardness of water is expressed in terms of equivalence of calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate is chosen as the standard for calculating hardness due to the easy of calculation as its molecular weight is 100. Therefore, hardness of water in terms of CaCO3 equivalence is equal weight of the salt by gram molecular weight of salt into 100. Weight of the salt by gram molecular weight of salt into 100. Weight of salt by gram molecular weight of salt in 200, then you find hardness of water. Degree of hardness of water is expressed in terms of CaCO3 equivalent. Then CaCO3 equivalent weight of hardness of water in terms CaCO3 equivalent weight is equal weight of the salt by gram molecular weight of salt into 100. 100 parts by weight of CaCO3 is equal 162 parts by weight of calcium bicarbonate. CaCO3 equivalents, temporary hardness and permanent hardness. What is temporary hardness? The hardness causes due to presence of dissolved bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium is called temporary hardness. The hardness causes due to presence of dissolved bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium is called temporary hardness. The formula of these compounds calcium bicarbonate, magnesium bicarbonate. CaHCO3 taken twice, MgHCO3 taken twice. These two salts present in water causes temporary hardness. Calcium bicarbonate, magnesium bicarbonate. CaHCO3 taken twice, MgHCO3 taken twice. Magnesium bicarbonate, calcium bicarbonate presence in water, it causes temporary hardness. The hardness causes due to the presence of dissolved bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium is called temporary hardness. This temporary hardness caused by calcium bicarbonate, magnesium bicarbonates, and permanent hardness. The hardness causes due to the presence of chlorides and sulfates of calcium and magnesium is called permanent hardness. The hardness causes due to the presence of chlorides and sulfates of calcium and magnesium is called permanent hardness. This permanent hardness causes salts calcium chloride, magnesium chloride, calcium sulfate, magnesium sulfate, calcium chloride, magnesium chloride, calcium sulfate, magnesium sulfate. Present in water, it causes permanent hardness of water. These permanent hardness causes by calcium chloride CaCl2, magnesium chloride MgCl2, calcium sulfate CaSO4, magnesium sulfate MgSO4. These salts present in water, it causes permanent hardness. Permanent hardness. Calcium chloride, magnesium chloride, calcium sulfate, magnesium sulfate present in water, it causes permanent hardness. Calculation of calcium carbonate equivalence. Before estimating the hardness of water, either temporary or permanent, we should know how to calculate CaCO3 equivalence. We already know about degree of hardness. We already know degree of hardness of water. Before estimating the hardness of water, either temporary or permanent hardness, we should know how to calculate CaCO3 equivalence. We already know about degree of hardness. Before estimating the hardness of water, we should know how to calculate CaCO3 equivalents. We already know about degree of hardness. What is degree of hardness? The amount of hardness causes salts, calcium bicarbonate, magnesium bicarbonate, calcium chloride, magnesium chloride, calcium sulfate, magnesium sulfate. These salts causes by hardness. Hardness causes salts present in defined quantity of water is called degree of hardness. These the degree of hardness means the strength of hardness causing substance present in water. Hardness of water is never present in the form of calcium carbonate because it is insoluble in water. Hardness of water is never present in the form of calcium carbonate because it is insoluble in water. Hardness of water is never present in the form of calcium carbonate because it is insoluble in water. So by using CaCO3 equivalent because it is insoluble in water. Therefore, CaCO3 equivalence is equal weight of salt by gram molecular weight of salt into 100. This CaCO3 equivalent weight by using degree of hardness of water. Calculation of CaCO3 equivalence. But it is expressed in terms of CaCO3 equivalence. Degree of hardness in expressed in CaCO3 equivalence. Calcium carbonate is chosen as a standard for calculation of hardness of water. CaCO3 chosen because it is insoluble in water. So the standard solution for calculation of hardness of water because of easy in calculation as its molecular weight is exactly 100 because of easy in calculation as its molecular weight is exactly 100. Calculation of CaCO3 equivalence. CaCO3 equivalence can be calculated on the basis of following relation. CaCO3 equivalence can be calculated on the basis of the following relation. 162 grams of calcium bicarbonate is equal 100 parts by weight of CaCO3. 162 grams of calcium bicarbonate is equal 100 grams of calcium carbonate. Calcium bicarbonate. Calcium atomic weight 40, hydrogen atomic weight 1, carbon atomic weight 12, oxygen atomic weight 60. Therefore, 1 Ca plus 2 hydrogen, 2 carbon, 6 oxygens. 6 oxygen. Therefore, 40 plus 2 into 1 plus 2 into 12 plus 6 into 16. that is equal 162 grams of calcium bicarbonate is equal 100 grams of calcium carbonate. 146 grams of magnesium bicarbonate is equal 100 grams of calcium carbonate. Magnesium bicarbonate, 1 magnesium, 2 hydrogen, 2 carbon, 6 oxygens are present. Magnesium atomic weight 24, hydrogen atomic weight 1, carbon atomic weight 12, oxygen 16. 1 magnesium plus 2 hydrogen plus 2 carbon plus 6 oxygen. That is equal 24 plus 2 into 1 plus 2 into 12 plus 6 into 16. That is equal 146 grams of magnesium bicarbonate. 136 grams of calcium sulfate is equal 100 grams of calcium carbonate. Calcium atomic weight 40, sulfur 32, oxygen 60. 1 calcium plus 1 sulfur plus 4 oxygen. Calcium atomic weight 40 plus 32 plus 4 into 16, that is equal 136 grams of calcium sulfate is equal 100 grams of calcium carbonate. 120 grams of magnesium sulfate is equal 100 grams of calcium carbonate. Magnesium sulfate, 1 magnesium, 1 sulfur, 4 oxygens are present in magnesium sulfate. Mg plus sulfur plus 4 oxygens, 4 into 1. Magnesium 24 plus 32 plus 4 into 16, that is equal 120 grams of magnesium sulfate. 111 grams of calcium chloride is equal 100 grams of calcium sulfate. 1 calcium plus 2 chlorines present in calcium chloride. Calcium atomic weight 40 plus 2 into 35.5, 40 plus 71, that is equal 111 grams of calcium chloride is equal 100 grams of calcium carbonate. 95 grams of magnesium chloride is equal 100 grams of calcium carbonate. 95 grams of magnesium chloride. 1 magnesium, 2 chlorines present in magnesium. Magnesium atomic weight 24 plus 2 into C. 24 plus 2 into 35.5, 24 plus 71, that is equal 95 is equal to 100 grams of calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate present 1 calcium, 1 carbon, 3 oxygen. Ca plus C plus 3 into oxygen. Calcium 40 plus 12 plus 3 into 16. 40 plus 12 plus 48. That is equal 40 plus 60. So total 100. 100 grams of CaCO3 is equal to 90 grams of magnesium chloride, 111 grams of calcium chloride, 120 grams of magnesium sulfate, 136 grams of calcium sulfate, 146 grams of magnesium bicarbonate, 162 grams of calcium bicarbonate. Formula to calculate CaCO3 equivalent weight. CaCO3 equivalent weight. Therefore, CaCO3 equivalence is equal weight of salt by gram molecular weight of salt into 100. Conversion into CaCO3 equivalent weight. dissolved salts, molecular weight, chemical equivalent, multiplication factor for convening into CaCO3, calcium bicarbonate, molecular weight 162, chemical equivalent weight 162 by 2, 81, therefore 100 by 162. Magnesium bicarbonate 146 molecular weight, equivalent weight 73, 100 by 146. Calcium sulfate molecular weight 136, equivalent weight 68, 100 by 136. Magnesium sulfate molecular weight 120, equivalent weight 60, 100 by 120. Calcium chloride 111, equivalent weight 55.5, 100 by 111. Magnesium chloride 95, equivalent weight 47.5, 100 by 95. CaCO3 molecular weight 100, equivalent weight 50, therefore 100 by 100. Magnesium carbonate 84, equivalent weight 42, 100 by 84. Calculation of temporary hardness. Problem. Calculate the temporary hardness of a sample water containing the following per liter. Per liter. Magnesium bicarbonate 7.3 milligrams, calcium bicarbonate 16.2 milligrams. Solution. The formula used to solve this problem, calcium carbonate equivalence is equal weight of the salt by gram molecular weight of salt into 100. Weight of salt 7.3 milligrams, magnesium bicarbonate 162 milligrams, magnesium bicarbonate. Magnesium bicarbonate molecular weight 146, calcium bicarbonate molecular weight 162, 162, 146. Calculate the temporary hardness given salts. Therefore, given data, magnesium bicarbonate, calcium bicarbonates. Given the weight of magnesium bicarbonate 7.3 milligrams, calcium bicarbonate 16.2 milligrams. Molecular weight of magnesium bicarbonate 146, calcium bicarbonate 162, 162, 7.3 milligrams weight of magnesium bicarbonate, 16.2 milligrams of calcium bicarbonate. Therefore, molecular weight 146 magnesium bicarbonate, 162 calcium bicarbonate. Molecular weight calculation by using number of atoms present given molecules. Magnesium bicarbonate present one magnesium atom, two hydrogen atoms, two carbon atoms, six oxygen atoms are present in magnesium bicarbonate. Magnesium plus two hydrogen plus two carbons plus six oxygen. That is equal to magnesium atomic weight 24 plus 2 into 1 plus 2 into 12 plus 6 into 16. 24 plus 2 plus 24, 6 into 16, that is equal 96, that is equal total 146 molecular weight of 1 magnesium bicarbonate weight. Calcium bicarbonate either same way, one calcium, two hydrogens, two carbons, six oxygens are present. Calcium plus two hydrogen plus two carbon plus six oxygens. Calcium atomic weight 40 plus 2 into 1 plus 2 into 12 plus 6 into 16. That is equal 40 plus 2 plus 24 plus 96. Total 162. Therefore, CaCO3 equivalent weight is equal weight of salt by gram molecular weight of salt into 100. Therefore, magnesium bicarbonate, weight of magnesium bicarbonate by gram molecular weight of magnesium bicarbonate into 100. Weight of magnesium bicarbonate 7.3 by 146 into 100, that is equal 5 milligram per liter. 5 milligram per liter. 5 milligram per liter. Calcium bicarbonate, weight of calcium bicarbonate by gram molecular weight of calcium bicarbonate into 100. 16.2 by 162 into 100, that is equal 10 milligram per liter. 10 milligram per liter. Therefore, temporary hardness is equal hardness due to magnesium bicarbonate plus hardness due to calcium bicarbonate. Hardness due to magnesium bicarbonate and hardness due to calcium bicarbonate. Magnesium bicarbonate hardness 5 milligram per liter, calcium bicarbonate hardness 10 milligram per liter. Therefore, temporary hardness is equal hardness due to magnesium bicarbonate plus hardness due to calcium bicarbonate. That is 5 milligram per liter plus 10 milligram per liter. Total 15 milligram per liter hardness due to given 7.3 milligram per liter present magnesium bicarbonate, 16.2 milligram per liter presence in calcium bicarbonate, then total hardness of water 15 milligram per liter. 15 milligram per liter or ppm or ppm. ppm is units of hardness. Units of hardness in ppm parts per million. What is ppm? The number of parts. The number of parts by weight of CaCO3 equivalents present in 1 million parts by weight of water is called ppm. ppm is equal 1 part of CaCO3 equivalents in 10 to the power of 6 parts of water. The number of parts by weight of CaCO3 equivalents present in 1 million parts by weight of water is called parts per million. That is equal, ppm is equal 1 part of CaCO3 equivalents in 10 to the power of 6 parts of water or milligram per liter. The number of milligrams of CaCO3 equivalents present in 1 liter of water is called milligram per liter. Milligram per liter. These two units are uses calculation of hardness of water. Calculation of hardness of water. Temporary hardness 15 milligram per liter. Degree of hardness means the strength of hardness causes substance present in water. Degree of hardness means the strength of hardness causes substance present in water. Hardness of water is never present in the form of calcium carbonate because it is insoluble in water, but it is expressed in terms of CaCO3 equivalent weight. Calcium carbonate is chosen as a standard for calculation of hardness of water because easy in calculation as molecular weight is exactly 100. Exactly 100. Degree of hardness. Degree of hardness means the strength of hardness causing substance present in water. The strength of hardness of water causes substance present in water is called degree of hardness. Hardness of water is never present in the form of calcium carbonate because it is insoluble in water. CaCO3 insoluble in water, but it is expressed in terms of CaCO3 equal. This CaCO3 equivalence is equal weight of salt by gram molecular weight of salt into 100. Weight of salt by gram molecular weight of salt into 100. But it is expressed in terms of CaCO3 equivalence. Calcium carbonate is chosen as the standard for calculation of hardness of water because easy to calculation as its molecular weight is exactly 100. Degree of hardness means the strength of hardness causing substance present in water. Hardness of water is never present in the form of calcium carbonate because it is insoluble, but it is expressed in CaCO3 equivalent because CaCO3 equivalent weight is equal weight of salt by molecular weight of salt into 100. These CaCO3 insoluble in water, so by using calculation of hardness of water, CaCO. Calcium carbonate is chosen as the standard for calculation of hardness of water because easy in calculation as its molecular weight is exactly 100. Calcium carbonate present on calcium atom and carbon 3 oxygen. Calcium atomic weight 40, carbon atomic weight 12, oxygen atomic weight 60. That is equal Ca plus C plus 3 into 1. Calcium atomic weight 40 plus 12 plus 3 into 60. That is equal 40 plus 12 plus 3 into 16 is 48. That is equal 40 plus 12 plus 48, that is equal 60. 60 plus 40 100. CaCO3 molecular weight is equal 100. So it is easy calculation by using CaCO3 equivalent weight. 162 grams of calcium bicarbonate is equal 100 grams of CaCO3. 162 grams of calcium bicarbonate is equal 100 grams of CaCO3. 146 grams of magnesium bicarbonate is equal 100 grams of calcium carbonate. 136 grams of calcium sulfate is equal 100 grams of calcium carbonate. 120 grams of magnesium sulfate is equal 100 grams of calcium carbonate. 111 grams of calcium chloride is equal to 100 grams of calcium carbonate. 95 grams of magnesium chloride is equal to 100 grams of calcium carbonate. Therefore, calcium carbonate equivalent weight is equal to weight of salt by gram molecular weight of salt into 100. 162 grams of calcium bicarbonate, 146 grams of magnesium bicarbonate, 136 grams of calcium sulfate, 120 grams of magnesium sulfate, 111 grams of calcium chloride, 95 grams of magnesium chloride is equal to 100 grams of calcium carbonate. Then CaCO3 equivalent weight is equal to weight of salt by gram molecular weight of salt into 100. Weight of salt by gram molecular weight of salt into 100 given by equivalent weight of CaCO3 in ppm or milligram per liter. 162 grams calcium bicarbonate, 146 grams magnesium bicarbonate, 136 grams of calcium sulfate, 120 grams of magnesium sulfate, 111 grams of calcium chloride, 95 grams of magnesium chloride is equal to 100 grams of calcium carbonate. Then equivalent weight is equal weight by gram molecular weight into 100. Calculation of temporary hardness is equal hardness due to calcium bicarbonate plus hardness due to magnesium bicarbonate. Hardness due to calcium bicarbonate, hardness due to magnesium bicarbonate. Now, this question number 1. CaCO3 equivalent of 7.3 milligrams of magnesium bicarbonate is 5 milligram per liter, 10 milligram per liter, 20 milligram per liter, 30 milligram per liter. 20 milligram per liter, 30 milligram per liter, 10, 5. A 5 milligrams per liter, B 10 milligrams per liter, C 20 milligram per liter, D 30 milligram per liter. Therefore, CaCO3 equivalent is equal to weight of salt by gram molecular weight of salt into 100. Given data, weight of salt of magnesium bicarbonate 7.3 milligram per liter. 7.3 milligram per liter. Therefore, weight of salt. Gram molecular weight of magnesium bicarbonate, magnesium plus 2 hydrogen, 2 carbon, 6 oxygen. Magnesium 24 plus 2 into 1 plus 2 into 12 plus 6 into 16, that is equal to 146. Therefore, CaCO3 equivalent weight 7.3 by 146 into 100. Therefore, 73 1 ja, 73 2 ja, 2 1 ja, 2 5 ja. Therefore, 5 milligram per liter is answer. 5 milligram per liter. Answer A. Weight of salt 7.3 by 146 into 100 is equal 5 milligram per liter. Second one, CaCO3 equivalent of 16.2 milligrams of calcium bicarbonate. Given answers A 60 milligram per liter, B 10 milligram per liter, C 70 milligram per liter, D 100 milligram per liter. Given data, weight of calcium bicarbonate 16.2, gram molecular weight of calcium bicarbonate 162, calcium 40, 2 into 1 plus 2 into 12 plus 6 into 16, that is equal 162. CaCO3 equivalent weight is equal weight of calcium bicarbonate by gram molecular weight of calcium bicarbonate into 100. Weight of calcium bicarbonate 16.2 by 162 into 100. Therefore, 162 1 ja 162 1 ja 0 0 cancel. That is equal 10 milligram per liter. 10 milligram per liter is answer. Therefore, B is right answer. Calcium carbonate equal 162 milligram per liter. Therefore, hardness of calcium bicarbonate 10 milligram per liter. Therefore, B answer. According to this topic, generally asked questions. What is temporary hardness? How it is caused? The hardness causes due to presence of dissolved bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium is called temporary hardness. This temporary hardness causes calcium bicarbonate, magnesium bicarbonate, calcium bicarbonate, magnesium bicarbonate. Calcium bicarbonate formula CaHCO3 taken twice. Magnesium bicarbonate formula MgHCO3 taken twice. Calcium bicarbonate gram molecular weight 162. Magnesium bicarbonate gram molecular weight 146. Calcium bicarbonate, magnesium bicarbonate. This calcium bicarbonate gram molecular weight 162, magnesium bicarbonate 146. 146. Calculate the temporary hardness of water containing 40.5 milligrams of calcium bicarbonate and 36.5 milligrams of magnesium bicarbonate. Therefore, weight of salt by gram molecular weight of salt into 100. 40.5 by 162 into 100. 36.5 by 146 into 100. Calculate the temporary hardness of water containing 81 milligrams of calcium bicarbonate and 73 milligrams of magnesium bicarbonate. Weight of calcium bicarbonate 81 milligrams, weight of magnesium bicarbonate 73 milligrams. Gram molecular weight of calcium bicarbonate 162, magnesium bicarbonate 1.6. Therefore, CaCO3 equivalent weight is equal 81 by 162 into 100. 81 1 ja, 82 2 ja, 250. 50 ppm. Therefore, calcium bicarbonate 50 ppm, magnesium bicarbonate weight 73 by 146 into 100. 73 1 ja, 73 2 ja, 2 1 ja, 2 5 ja, 0. Therefore, 50 ppm magnesium bicarbonate. Temporary hardness is equal hardness of calcium bicarbonate and hardness of magnesium bicarbonate. 50 plus 50 total 100 ppm. Thank you once again.